So we're starting out. You're a season regular. How does it feel?
It feels great, honestly. I mean, when you think about how involved I was in season 2, it's almost feels similar. So in terms of storyline, but just the amount of like support from production and obviously the cast has been insurmountable, beyond anything I had ever expected. And for that, I'm super duper grateful.
It's kind of like joining a family without all the nonsense, you know? You just get dropped in, you know?
It's like finding out that you thought you were adopted the whole time, and then you found out you were actually blood related.
That's a great one.
Yeah, so like, oh, I was part of them, but no, now I'm actually a part of the family.
No, that's the exact analogy.
Same.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, well, first of all, my name is Linda Armstrong, and I'm with the Amsterdam News. This is my daughter Jasmine, who's here as my photographer, who is a fan, who has letters for both of you, and she has a poster for the whole cast that she created.
All right.
Awesome. I'm going to give it to you. Shadowhunters deals with a lot of issues. It deals with homosexuality, racism, betrayal, a person's need to be loved no matter how evil they are, passionate love, lost love, and all these issues are very important in today's society. So why do you think it's important that the show addresses all these things?
I think it's a good, like the show is like a little microcosm of the way the world is, you know.
Is it an allegory or analogous?
Analogous is very analogous to real life. Yeah, I think that's what you say. But yeah, it definitely kind of gives each group of people a glimpse into what it's like to be another group of people. You know what I mean? By showing you kind of like how hard it is for a warlock to date a shadowhunter or a werewolf to date a vampire. You know, it's really cool like that, and that's kind of like a testament to the cool writers and showrunners and producers that we have.
I feel like with the genre, there's so much opportunity to say something, and to say a lot of things without saying something specifically. And then what's even more wonderful is that you could branch out and talk about mundane stuff, like when Maya talks about, like, you know, when we had our flashback and he talks about Maya having issues trusting policemen in the past. So like, you know, that's like a recurring theme with her character. And so that's like, we're hinting at stuff, but then we also talk about, you know, dynamics between the werewolves and the vampires. And when we're talking about that, but we're also painting a reflection of our own society and how people sometimes cannot, they don't see the big picture on how maybe how small-minded they are.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying. It reminds me of like West Side Story in a way, of how you had the two, you know, warring factions, but like if you really just break it down, it's just two people, you know what I mean? Like, and if they love each other, they love each other, you know what I mean? And then that's the heart of it, and nobody else should really matter.
Right.
Are we going to explore the relationship between
I think so. I'm pretty sure it's gonna. Well, like so far, and this is the cool thing. Like we only know up to what we have right now. So far, we're like we can see it moving in that direction, but then we get little information, like little tidbits of information from the guys. So
I feel like I can say pretty confidently you will be exploring the wolf world way more than you had anticipated. And so just because you have a president does stuff and then a vice president does stuff, and they don't necessarily always interact with each other because they're handling and they're handling different aspects of balance. And so I think what's interesting about our characters is that Maya is a little bit hot-tempered, and he is so wise and fatherly that you do, I think it's just natural that we butt heads, but it's coming from a place of commonality that we do have the same goals in mind. So we're not against each other, but sometimes we get in our own way a little bit.
You're gonna find they're gonna butt heads, but it's the way like a brother and a sister, a father and a daughter, like that kind of butting heads. There's no animosity to it, but there's definitely strong opinions.
Yes.
Well, speaking of fatherly, Clary has no parents anymore. When we see Luke stepping up, trying to comfort her more.
Yeah, well, let's hope that she has at least one parent. I mean, every other one has been either killed or killed. Yeah, so.
You're
I'm the only thing. Yeah, but I think that I think Luke understands that she needs to kind of like he needs to take a step back and let her do her own thing, like instead of trying to be in there and like work it out. He's gotta let her do her thing. But then you want to hear a little bit of I need your help. It's like being a parent. Yeah.
Did you guys get to actually contribute to the show's storyline? If you have an idea about something,
I think ideas can be heard.
Yeah.
Whether or not what direction they take it is.
Yeah, we at the top of every season we kind of general contextualize kind of what each character's journey will be through that season very loosely, and obviously things may change, but definitely I can say without giving anything away, I had a really interesting and long discussion with Todd and Darren, and recently I saw that scene translate saw that conversation translate into a scene that we recently shot that I was super excited about because that was something that I was really passionate about bringing to the story. And they had already been thinking about it, but knowing that we had that conversation and then seeing it come to life makes me have that extra special bit of pride in the show. Like not only am I the character, but like
you're being heard.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That there's a two-way communication here, and that you feel better about that. You don't feel like you're out there on your own, or you just get it and you're like, oh, okay, so this is what I'm doing. Like I didn't. Well, what about this though? Like you're always being heard, and like literally everything's heard, and everything's kind of like thrown in. It may not be the degree that you want it because you may see it in a different way, but it definitely is going to be touched on.
Nice.
You have a lot of scenes with Andrea and Alberto also. Since you're a season maybe other characters more often? Like,
That's what I want to see.
I will say, so it's still, you can't forget her opinions about other parts of the Shadow world. So knowing that moving forward, the last time she was at the Institute, she was in handcuffs, so like she's not super excited about Shadowhunters, and like obviously maybe Jay softened her up. Is that like weird to say?
Sure.
but I will think that as sometimes you feel like the show moves super fast. I do think they're taking their time and slowly bridging those relationships. So you will see Maya interact with other people, but I think the core of her concerns are just her territorial nature, and so you will continue to see a lot of Luke and Simon's stuff just because she keeps it close. She doesn't like meeting new people, so it's like
I would love to see Maya and Izzy that conversation.
You did.
Well, no, but I'm saying
like as a not having a man in between us.
Yes, like a normal, real, non-comment, like just like these two women get together and they have a conversation.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna hop on to the next slide.
Thank you so much for joining us. Wonderful. Thank you.